Padilla, Presidential Advisor on Military Affairs, General Arthur Tabaquero, the men and women of the Presidential Security Group, ang mga pamilya ninyo, pati mga anak nandito ngayon. Good evening, and I would like to just be either short or long, depende sa takbo ng, I'm happy to be here. I apologize for not meeting you earlier because you're after all just like me working for the government. Kaya lang, I'm happy that you secure my person. But just the same, I would like to caution everybody na I do not cultivate adoration or a personal loyalty. Just remain loyal to the Constitution and I'd be happy, really. Just honor the flag. Pareho tayo, trabahante lang sa gobyerno. At ako'y galing pong mahirap na pamilya. And from the ranks rin ako. I started my career as a special counsel, and that is a position that is lowest in the echelons of the prosecutorial body. Matagal ho ako doon, and so mas maganda ang rapport ko sa military pati police because I was at one time in the past a prosecutor. Ako lang po yung fiscal na assigned sa aming lugar, Faraway, Mindanao, to prosecute the rebels, prosecute the military offenders and the police. But I'd like you to tell a very simple story. Lahat ng nagkakaso sa inyo, and it's on record, in the performance of your duty, talagang dinismiss mo. Salamat. Yun namang personal ninyo. Alam ninyo yan, matagal na kayo sa... That has always been the rule. And until now, if you do your duty in connection with your mandate, do it. At huwag kayong matakot because usually may mga harassment. But I really do not believe yung mga sometimes it is excessively done, but you cannot discount that possibility in the heat of battle. Wala man kayong, the moments that you enjoy with your family are really the moments of where you forget about the job. But pag labay mo, pag alis mo sa bahay, labay yung Visayan. Yun trabaho na tayong lahat. Me also. Pabutin ako ng Panginoong Diyos na matapos ako. Good. If not, then that's actually destiny. Pero ibalik ko lang sa inyo na lalo na yung labas-pasok kayo sa commander. But for you would go out there and fight for our country, the security of our people, you'll have my full support. Kaya ito na yung bagong alitan dito. Well, first, itong droga, you have to help us. You have to help the police because we cannot maintain order throughout the land, every inch of the territory. That is impossible. Pagsakay ka lang ng aeroplano, punta dito, it's 1:30, jet. And that is how vast the territory of the Philippines is. And I do not really expect that every moment in our lives na magkaroon tayo ng kapayapaan kaagad. We have this drug problem. It was only after I became a president, I had become the president of the Republic, that nakita ninyo gaano kalawak ang problema. I was the favorite whipping boy ng mga senador dyan, and they built their careers also criticizing me. Well and good. Trabaho mo yan. I do not really... Man, I would not be mad at you if you... Kasi ano ako nung fiscal po ako, ganun rin eh. Trabaho ko. Okay lang. But nung na-presidente na ako at inipit ko na ang lahat, lumabas ang totoo. But remember that 2 years ago, the PDEA came up with a statistic that there are about 3 million Filipino addicts. Nung ito nang presidente na ako, tapos nilargahan ko, sabi ko, we have to finish this problem because it is threatening our country with 3 million addicts, my God. At ang nag-surrender today is about 180. Doon nakita ng Pilipinas na gaano pala kabigat ng problema natin. And so, they started with drugs here. It's the Chinese actually. Tapos nung alam nila na mainit na, hindi pa nila ako, no, long before I became a president, they transferred venues. So they are there, our statistics and our intelligence matrix. Actually, nameless yung mga, China has provided the profile. Ngayon na lang, kasi nag-open na ako, sabi ko na China galing ang nagdisipatan na doon. They're using the real time and they're listening to us now. I'm very sure about that. Lalo na yung Chinese military. But I hope they would have the good sense really of, ano ba ito? Are you there, leaving it that way para magulo ang bayan ko? Are you into it or tulungan ninyo kami? Kasi alam nila, alam nga natin na ganito lang tayo kapobre sa ating technical know-how. Lalo na sila. And besides, nandyan sila sa bayan nila. Sabi ko, dito, yung sabi ng mga kolumnista, yung mga bright yan, where's the big fish? Well, I'm sorry to say to you that the big fish is in China. If you want to get an international warrant, go there and arrest the idiots. But until now, wala talaga tayong magawa. But I have to destroy the apparatus. Nakagano na yan eh. At kung hindi ko ubusin dito, the supply and the demand, wala talaga mangyari. At ako, hindi ako nagpapayabang. Were it another nanalo, maghirapan ito. Mahirapan ang Pilipino. Kung iba ang nanalo, hindi ako magyabang. But Davao City is like that because ganun talaga. You go out of my city or kill you. Period. Why? Because you're destroying my country. You're destroying the young of this. Ang mga anak natin, di na makalabas, takot. Pagsakay sa jeep, may hood upper. Tapos yung iba, pati, why do you think that I won by landslide sa labas ang mga boto? It's because of insecurity. Na yung gamit nila ng pera, pinaghirapan nila sa loob. Malulong sa droga ang anak. That's a family dysfunction, by the way. Kaya nakakaawa eh. The mother is there. Dito ang tatay, walang asawa. And even by biology, magkagulo talaga ang pamilya. O yung iba't dalawang nanay pati tatay. Just imagine the dysfunction of the family. Maawa ka sa Pilipino. Adre, hindi ako komunista. Pero may dimension sa buhay ko, socialism ako. Kasi anak lang ako ng ulo. Nakatikim ako ng kami. Like I can remember 1956, na-demolish yung bahay namin sa Davao. When my father thought that it was a wetland. Basta yung pala, Mindanao was divided so many years ago dito lang sa Manila. When they opened up Mindanao, ito, parang may bakante ito, bakas wa. And I cannot blame them. For after all, at that time, when Mindanao was being divided, the Philippines was very big. With 104 million ngayon, ang Pilipinas naging unsealed. We are the number 2 in birth rate. Tapos ang ating economic growth nandito sa baba. Kaya ako tumakbo kasi nakita ko, it was government itself oppressing the people. Bugbog ang tao talaga. Permit, lisensya, lahat na. Every time ang pobre pagdating, lagyan pa ng bala. Ay nako. And it was, I'd like that, puro mo kayo military. It was Ramos who went there long before. And he was pleading and he showed to me. So alam na namin pati si Ramos noon pa. Ayaw lang niya, but he was sad. Sabi niya, he was the father of the police. Tapos ganun ang nangyari. PNP, PCINP yun noon, nag-merge. So I really cannot, sabi niya, I need somebody to fix government. You. Sabi ko, sir, ayaw ko, sir, wala akong pera. Yan, ikaw. Makbo ka na, I did not file. Galit siya pumunta sa Davao. Sabi ko, sir, wala akong pera. Ayaw ko. Manambak ko. Kami na siya, President Joya. I got it from my friends. You have deceived money. Run. So, araw-araw tanawagan niya ako, pilitan talaga akong mag-substitute. Yan talaga totoo. Is there alive? You ask him. Ganon, sabi niya, alam mo, ang problema, korupsyon, pati sabi niya, parang ang panahon ko sa pagka-president, so wala akong was not able to introduce anything that is a life-changing story for all of us. Ganon. Then comes itong gusto ko, you know, I'm addressing to the wife. I'm trying to save lives. Kaya ako, I hit the ground running, offered peace to everybody, to the communists, to the MI and men. Pero yung mga kriminal, wala akong ano. I cannot go into itong Abu Sayyaf. Those are the enemies that have to be destroyed. Talagang, you have to just destroy them. Pero for the sake of peace and save life, we're spending billions, and I hate to, sign a paper ng mayor ako to buy bullets just to kill a Filipino. Ito ng mga komunista, kaibigan kami. They are socialists, but they are Communist Party of the Philippines. I am just socialist in my dimension kasi anak ako ng mahirap. I hate government and anyone oppressing the people. Tanimbala, yung mahirap, yung walang hindi malakas. Samantala naman kaming mga mayor, mga general, mga cabinet members, your wave of, paski magdala ka ng isang toneladang diamante dyan, o brilyante, baliwala yan. Oh, that is the kind of government that really eats into the core of our essence as a Philippine. Sa panahon ko, it will be clean. Gano'n yan. Talagang Congress, sinabi ko sa kanila, ayaw ng tao por barrel. You go into it, ayaw ko kung anong mangyari. Do not tempt the gods. Kasi ako may droga, corruption. Do not, as far as I'd like to, gusto ko yung I operate within the law. Pero itong mga durugista, wala na. Itong corruption, paski saan? Lisensya, hanggang wala pa. Plate, wala pa. Bayad na yan, ha? 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Ano klase? Ang pobre magpunta ng clearance, bigay pa. Tapos yung pabalik-balik, wala dyan ng chief of office. Kaya ako, dito sa executive department, hindi ko kasi kontrolado yung Congress pati judiciary. Dito sa akin, pag wala ka dyan sa opisina mo, I will just dismissal. Ano yung illegal, pahala na. Basta punta ka ng korte kung gusto mo. Kung wala ka lang dyan, I'm warning everybody. I'd repeat the warning tomorrow. Na kung binayaran ka for 8 hours, do not shortchange the Filipino. So kung magtrabaho ko lang dyan, karamihan na after lunch break, hindi na bumabalik. Panood ng sine, small. So ang bayad namin, good for 8 hours, then you only report for 3 to 4 hours. That's swindling actually. You're swindling the Filipino people of their money. You are paid with a certain amount on certain hour. Magtrabaho kayo. And apparently wala pa, pati itong contractualization. Itong mga kumpanya, sabi ni Secretary Bebot Bilio kanina sa ANC, he would be employing more men to inspect and see the records. Kung ganon, walang mangyari dito. We do not have the warm bodies to go there and check. And, you know, it will result in corruption again. Walang ako dyan eh. Walang tayo. Sabihin na papel, inspector, lagay mo lang dyan, tapos bigyan. So I cannot have accurate cost. I know how this system operates. Patagal ako sa gobyerno isali mo, that's 40 years. Kasi pag kayong prosecutor ko, siguro 10 years. Tapos bulahin mga gano'n. Kaya ako bukas magdaan. Sundin ninyo ang batas na wala na ako ang inspeksyon o sarahan ko kayo. Mamili kayo. Wala nang inspection. If there's a violation, I do not need to magsabi lang ang mga trabahante na hanggang ngayon, 5 months sila alit. Magkalitsihan na tayo. I mean, I do not care. Sabi ko nga, in this presidency, pinupusta ko and putting at stake, my honor, my life, and the presidency itself. I will have to use your camps. Kasi it's only the military was a vast reservation dito sa mga lupa-lupa. I'm just asking for about 1 hectare of your camp. Total, siramahan ko naman ng 5 yan. I will build itong mga rehab kasi itong mga 3 million, babalik yan doon sa industries, mag-hold up na naman, magpatay ng tao because they need the fix for the day. Nakita mo ngayon, medyo bumaba ang krimen kasi takot lahat. I'd like to remind you again that this is, hindi naman ako, ano nga ang commander-in-chief. Ako nga, pati ako nakatulala ng commander-in-chief. Mischievous ka. Ako, I will be with you, I will support you, at you will have everything that you would need to destroy the enemy. Yung si Kerry, nag-usap kami, human rights. I have a job to do. Let us go to another topic. Give me money. 32, iniwan siya, I give you $32 million. So, sabi ko kay Delvin Lorenzana, ano ang priority mo? Kasi maganda ang performance natin doon sa Sulu. But impressed ako sa nakuha natin. So, buy more. Bili ka pa ng marami. So, I have said my piece. Bari blow out ko na rin ito sa pagka-general ni Rolly, ha? Kasi general na yan dyan. The others who are here. So, ito na lang ako sa... But from the time, I'd like to be with you. What? Performance of your duty. Talagang dinismiss mo. Salamat. Yun namang personal ninyo. Alam ninyo yan. Matagal na kayo sa... That has always been the rule. And until now, if you do your duty in connection with your mandate, do it. At huwag kayong matakot because usually may mga harassment. But I really do not feel maganda ang rapport ko sa military pati police because I was at one time in the past a prosecutor. Ako lang po yung fiscal na assigned sa aming lugar, Paraguay, Mindanao, to prosecute the rebels, prosecute the military offenders and the police. But I'd like you to tell a very simple story. Lahat ng nagkakaso sa inyo, and it's on record, just remain loyal to the Constitution and I'd be happy, really. Just honor the flag. Pareho tayo, trabahante lang sa gobyerno. At ako'y galing pong mahirap na pamilya. And from the ranks rin ako. I started my career as a special counsel, and that is a position that is lowest in the echelons of the prosecutorial body. Matagal ho ako doon, and so good evening, and I would like to just be either short or long, depende sa takbo ng, I'm happy to be here. I apologize for not meeting you earlier, because you're after all just like me working for the government. Kaya lang, I'm happy that you secure my person. But just the same, I would like to caution everybody na I do not cultivate adoration or personal loyalty. Salvador Mediodía, Presidential Advisor on Military Affairs, General Arthur Tabaquero, the men and women of the Presidential Security Group, ang mga pamilya ninyo, pati mga anak nandito ngayon.